Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm okay here. Maybe you might give me just a little more headset. Headset. A little louder. Is that the head? Oh, yeah, that's the headset. Okay, that's good. Uh, yeah, okay. You can probably pop it down just a tad. Yeah, okay, that's good. And if I want it up, I'll do this. I bet you can figure it out. All right. Let me ask you: are you gonna, when we take a break, are you gonna run? Yeah, the headset again. I mean, oh, this is, yeah, that's a little too high. Yeah, it's just, it's got a fuzz to it. It doesn't have, it's not clear. It's like it's, you heard it too. It's like a fuzz. And I don't know if it's anything in the equipment. I don't think it's anything in the equipment. I just think it's, I just think it's, for lack of a better word, fuzz. However, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start at this, and probably 20 seconds in, I'm going to be doing this to you. But okay, and here come. Oh, okay. Got it. Crowd has just gone basically bonkers. Yeah. Well, you sure can, because 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 there's no crowd for it to get lost in. From the home of the Putnam City Panthers, the Putnam City North Panthers in North Oklahoma City. Hi, everybody, and welcome aboard to tonight's intra-district battle between the Putnam City North Panthers and the Putnam City Original Pirates. They even don't like to be called original sometimes, just good old Putnam City. Well, it is a matchup tonight of both the boys and the girls, and it is a matchup right now that is heavily in favor of the north side. Putnam City North girls unbeaten in the district, won District 3, 14-0, 23-1 on the year, 19-game winning streak, coming in as the number one ranked team in 6A, and they host a Putnam City girls team that is struggling under third-year coach Porsche Young. Putnam City girls 1-15 on the season. Tonight they take on Logan Martin in her sixth year, having already posted her 100th career win at Putnam City North. And again, the Lady Panthers at 23-1. This will be a big evening here at the field house at Putnam City North because it is seniors night. There's all kinds of different things that are planned. A whole bunch of it will be between the girls game and the nightcap when the boys meet. That boys matchup is going to have DJ Lemon's Panthers. They're 22-1. They're unbeaten in District 3 at 14-0. They are on a 20-game win streak, and they will be playing Putnam City, coached by Brian Booker, with a record of 4-18. Competition should be a little bit better, though, on the boys' side than it will be on the girls. Normally with me would be my longtime friend and color analyst on a number of broadcasts, certainly on the radio and now this year on streaming, and that is the athletic director for the Putnam City School District, my good friend, Dr. Dick Ballensiefen. He will not be with us tonight. Our condolences go out from everybody in the district to Dick and his family, his absolutely marvelous, creative, and wonderful father, through 2 months of suffering, finally passed away this past Sunday. All of our prayers and thoughts have been with him all week long. A salute to his amazing career in life. His father's career in life will be tomorrow in a service at 2 o'clock in Piedmont. Dick will not be with us tonight. Our thoughts certainly will be with him. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Putnam City, coached by Porsche Young. On the road, they have one win. That was Putnam City West, and that's their only win of the season. To give you an idea between these two programs right now, Putnam City Original will start 3 freshmen and 2 sophomore tonight. Over on the other side, the defending state champions from Putnam City North, with Logan Martin in her 6th year, will start 5 seniors, and the first player off the bench will also be a senior. Where the Putnam City girls and Favor Johnson, a 5'5 sophomore, will start, along with 5'10 sophomore Jordan Kirk. Lily Holland, a 5'8 freshman, joins the starting lineup, along with another freshman, 5'6, Denasia Jarrell. So it is Johnson, Jordan Kirk, Cadence Cooper, 5'5 freshman, completes the starting lineup. Again, Lily Holland, and another freshman, Denasia Jarrell. For Putnam City North, it is a starting lineup that has pretty well been the same all season long. And we will get to it in just a moment, right after we have our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Putnam City North High School for tonight's senior night matchup between the Putnam City Pirates and your Putnam City North Panthers. Would you please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem?
Let's take a look now at the starting lineup for the Putnam City North girls.
Direct your attention to the court as Coach Logan Martin is going to
5'5" senior Kiki Gray, averaging just under 11 points a game, 10.8 points a game, shooting 48% from the field, 71% from the free throw line. Jayla Constant, 5'10" senior, averaging 12.7 points, 47% from the field, 77% at the stripe. Senior Danae Jefferson, averaging 11 points a game, 44 from the field, 74 at the line. Micaiah Moore, 6-foot senior transfer from Classen SAS, averaging just over 6 points a game, 41 from the field, 47 at the line. Also 41% from the field, and closing out the starting lineup, another Classen transfer, 5'7" senior Paige Williams, averaging 7.7 points per game. Paige, 41% from the field, and the top free throw shooter, percentage-wise, for Putnam City North at 78%. North comes in with a record of 23-1. They are unbeaten at home, 8-0. They're unbeaten on the road, 8-0. And on neutral courts, they are 7-1. Their only loss having come in the 4-game tournament that was played back in December in Las Vegas. A powerhouse in Las Vegas, Gorman High School defeated them. That's the only loss that Logan Martin's club has suffered. They are shooting 44% from the field, 35% from three-point range, and 66% from the free throw line. The seniors are being introduced right now. This is an interesting situation because many nights, in fact, probably in most places, when it's the final game of the season and it's senior night, seniors are playing for the final time on the court. That's not the case here. And it's not the case both for the girls' game and for the boys' game. Because if you're good enough to win a district or finish second, you're going to play in the first round on your home court in postseason play in the regionals. And that's exactly what's happening, because Putnam City North will be hosting Northwest Classen in a game that they definitely will win, and that will be next Thursday. And then they'll be back here on Saturday in the second round of the regionals. Same thing's going to happen over on the boys' side. It'll be a matchup on the boys' side that will see them playing Enid. That's a game that they should win and advance, and then obviously would be playing the next home game also here at home on Saturday. So an interesting scenario that normally doesn't happen in that particular case. But in this case it does, because, like I said, if you are able to capture a district championship, you are guaranteed that you're going to get 2 more games and they're going to be at home. We do have an announcement to make for those of you watching our streaming and following Putnam City North. You will be able to follow the Lady Panthers and the Panthers the rest of the way in postseason play after the opening regional game. That game for both will not be broadcast. All other games will be broadcast on radio, on Fox Sports Radio in Oklahoma City, 1340 The Game. And if you are listening on radio, obviously you can get it on 1340 AM. If you're going to be listening online, we'll tell you now. It'll be easy to pick up. You simply will go to 1340 The Game, 1340 THEGAME, 1340thegame.com. And when you do, the iHeart app will come up, and there will be 1340 The Game, and you'll have an opportunity to listen to the game. So just mark it down. You will be able to follow the Panthers throughout all of postseason play. Well, after a video tribute, now the starters are being introduced again for Putnam City North. We'll run them for you one more time. Senior Kiki Gray, the only player in Putnam City District history to have a state championship from 2 different teams, 2 years ago with Putnam City West and last year with the defending state champion Panthers. Jayla Constant, who was on that Putnam City West team, joins her in the starting lineup, averaging 12.7, and so does Danae Jefferson. They all played on that Putnam City West championship team 2 years ago, Danae averaging 11.1. Micaiah Moore averaging 6 points, the Klassen transfer, 6-foot senior, headed to Lincoln University in Missouri for her collegiate career, and Paige Williams, averaging a tick over 7.5 points, 5'7" senior, also a transfer in from Klassen. So the scene is set. The officials are Scott Patet, Kenny Shaw, and Kerry Sanders, all guys that we've seen before. And when I get a fist pump from one of them, I know they're ready to go to work. District 3 standings for the girls finished this way. Actually, Putnam City North ended up with a 4-point cushion. Muskogee just slipped around Broken Arrow on total number of points. Both ended at 10-4, so Muskogee's getting home court advantage, while Broken Arrow in the first round will have to go to a neutral court. Muskogee and Broken Arrow at 10-4, Jinx 7-7, along with Stillwater. Bartlesville was 6-8, Edmond Santa Fe 2-12, and Capitol Hill 0-14. Well, in a mismatch size-wise, Micaiah Moore will win the tip at center, and we're underway as Constant brings it in quickly, driving to the baseline. Jefferson tips it off, in close for a little layup. Right in front of the basket is Micaiah Moore, and the Lady Panthers will put full court pressure on, and the inbound that time by Ann Johnson was deflected away. So Lily Holland will get the inbound pass, and she gets it in the backcourt. Holland gets it back, sends it near side to Jarrell, and Jarrell's pass is intercepted. Back on the turnover comes Jayla, pulls back for three, fires it, and got it from the corner. Jayla Constant nails a three, and we're 30 seconds in, and it's 5-0. The Panthers, and now it's 7-0 because a bad pass is stolen by Constant. She goes in, lays it up, and immediately Porsche Young has seen enough, wants to try to settle her team down. Remember this, you have 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores out there. Ann Johnson, a sophomore, Jordan Kirk, a sophomore, Cadence Cooper, along with Lily Holland, and Denaja Jarrell, all freshmen in that starting lineup. And when you get even a light press, as you did in that case by the Panthers, you're going to get turnovers quickly. And there were 2 turnovers very, very quickly on the Putnam City side. Off those first 3 possessions, they turned it over twice. All right, time back in after the timeout. Johnson will inbound. Lineup again is Jarrell, Holland, Kirk, Johnson. And the ball comes in the background to Jarrell. Bounces it back, almost threw it away, and does. Tried to bounce it back to Johnson as she got trapped, and the ball rolled out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 3, and we're still in the opening minute. 7-0. Panthers with the lead. Underneath their basket, ball is inbounded. Constance thought about the 3, passed it up, bounce pass, back over near side. Kutswati is starting in place of, I think, Paige Williams. She fired a 3, she fires another one, got it to go. So Kutswati nails a 3, and the lead is up to 10-0, and we just passed the 1-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Backcourt pressure again. This time, Pirates able to get it across the line to Cooper. Cooper with it on the far side, and her pass almost goes out of bounds. Saved, but flipped back in. Intercepted, bound court, comes to Nate Jefferson, takes it to the hoop, and she's going to draw a foul. Foul's going to be against Lily Holland. That'll be the first foul. We're going to get the first substitution checking into the game. Bella Martinez, a 5'8" junior, getting ready to check into the lineup for Putnam City as Paige Williams able to roll in the free throw. It's Moore, Williams, Kutswati, Kiki, and Constant. Second free throw good. Williams hits 2 free throws, 12-0. Backcourt pressure again. Martinez able to get it in, having just checked in. Gets it down close, driving in the hoop, losing the ball, trying to take it in. On a drive that time was Cooper, and on the turnover, back down court. Here's Kiki Gray to 5. A long 3, it's no good off the rim. Micaiah Moore picks it up, able to put it back in. And it's 14-0. Just a few seconds less, and 2 minutes in. Backcourt pressure again. Lily Holland trying to pass it near side. Overthrows Denasia Jarrell. Sends it out of bounds. That will be turnover number 5. Kaswati and Gray, right side, pass back out front. Comes over to Gray. Back out to Moore. Near side, here's Kiki with a long three. Got it. Kiki Gray gets her first three, 42% from three-point range. It's 17-0, 2.5 minutes in. Martinez in the backcourt. 2 passes up court. An errant pass. This one will go down court, and the turnover play continues as the count now goes to 7 turnovers. And the Pirates will check in the lineup. I don't have a 34, but I think 34 may be K.J. Johnson, apparently so. So K.J. Johnson is checked in to the Pirates lineup. Paige Williams brings the ball up court, near side to Gray. Dumps it down on the post. Williams getting it back underneath. Shot tipped up, goes up and tipped back in. And that was Jayla Constant putting in. She's got 7. It's 19-0 Panthers. Pirates get it across the line, only to have a tip loose. It's still loose. Diving for it, trying to call timeout, but unable to get the timeout called. But it was a jump ball, and possession will belong with the Lady Pirates. K.J. Johnson will inbound it. Looking for Martinez. Now gets it back inbound to Jarrell. Jarrell guarded by Danae Jefferson, who's checked in for the Panthers. Back out front now to Johnson. Gets it down low and driving down the right side of the lane. Kicking the ball out of bounds that time on the turnover was KJ. That will be turnover number 8 with 4:49 to play. Here in the first quarter, it's 19-0. The Panthers. Constant outside the free throw line. Throws up a running jumper. Gets it. She's hot. She's got 9 points. 9 of the 21. And it's a 3-touchdown lead, 21-0. On the far side, Bella gets it across, trap. Martinez able to get the ball over to Jarrell. Jarrell driving right side. Comes back on the left-handed dribble, comes back to the right. Drives to the baseline, takes it in, throws the shot up. Wouldn't go, almost popped in. Just rolled out. First shot for the night for the Pirates. Down court quickly on the rebound. Kiki Gray's going to pull it up. She misses a short jumper. Ball bounces out of bounds. Touched last by the Panthers. And as we approach the halfway mark, 7 seconds away here in the opening quarter, Lady Pirates will get the ball back, looking for their first points of the game, 21-0. Here's a bounce pass in the backcourt to Martinez. Martinez trap, gets it across the timeline, over the near side, pull up KJ, got a shot on the way, no good, a three-pointer. Rebounded, Paige Williams gets it out to Constant. Constant down the left wing side. Stops, long right wing pass out front. Here's a long three on the way by Paige, it won't go. Rebounded this time by Cadence Cooper for the Pirates, and the Lady Pirates get it down court. Bella driving to the hoop, and the ball knocked out of bounds. No contact, no foul, only been one foul so far. That was against Putnam City. Kaswati normally comes off the bench as the 6, started tonight on senior night. She was out for a short time, she's back in, and Jayla Constant will get a break. Martinez with the ball on the inbound. Back out front to Jarrell. Loses the dribble, looks for help. Sends it far side over to KJ. Back out front to Jarrell. Jarrell driving right side, takes it all the way down, throws it up, got too deep underneath the basket, but has drawn the first foul of the night against the Panthers, and that one will be charged against Talia Kaswati. First chance for a point at the free throw line for the Pirates. It's up, and the shot off the heel of the rim, no good by Denasia Jarrell. She'll get a second one, fouled in the act of shooting. 3:16 to go. Opening quarter, as expected, a mismatch. Second free throw up, and the Pirates are on the board with their first point. High arching free throw, good by Jarrell. Down court quickly, a pull-up shot by Jefferson, no good. Rebounded, back the other way, bounce pass down low. KJ trying to save it for the Pirates able to do so. Now throws it back out front. And it's played on the near side by Cooper. Driving in the lane, a little dump pass underneath. A shot off the glass, spins around and made it in. And that was Jordan Kirk. She gets the first basket of the game for the Pirates. Micaiah Moore into the lane on the pass. Turns in deep, posted down low, gets her third basket. It's 23-3. We're down to 2:38 to play here in the opening quarter. Up the near side. Cross up. Pass down low to Kirk. Kirk in the baseline. Loses control of the ball, knocked out of bounds. Let's see if they really was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Getting ready to check back in as Constant. She'll check in for Paige Williams. So it's Katswati, Constant, Gray, Moore, and Jefferson for the Panthers as the Pirates get the ball inbounded. Jarrell sets it up as the point guard out front with 2:15 to go. Comes to the right side, drives down the right side of the lane, turns, looks for help, gives it to Kirk. She turns in the lane, gets a shot. It was short, partially blocked, rebounded. Constant hurried pass down court. Kiki Gray driving to the hoop all the way. Nice move that time by Danae Jefferson, her first 2 points. Nice little scoop pass off the fast break that time from Kirk Gray. 25 points. Here's Kirk into the forecourt. Almost walked with it. Gives it far side. And a pass down in the corner off the hands of Bella Martinez. Goes out of bounds. Touched last though by the Panthers. Putnam City will get the ball underneath their own basket. Ball is inbounded back out to Kirk. Kirk sends it back out front to Cooper. Cooper double team near the timeline. Loses the dribble. Hands the ball back off over to Jarrell. Jarrell in the upper left corner with 90 seconds to go. Bounce pass deep far side to Cooper. Cooper with it. Tipped away. Stolen by Katswati. Katswati down court to the hoop. No shot. There's no foul. And then the follow shot off the miss goes in from Kiki Gray, and it's 27-3 as we hit trip aces to play here in the first quarter. And from behind a dribble, Kiki Gray steals it back. Down court to Johnson. Constant drives to the hoop. No foul, a lot of contact. They're letting them play right now. Why not? 58 seconds to play. Long pass down court, intercepted again. That is 13 turnovers now for the Pirates here in the first quarter. Here's a long three from the deep left wing. No good. Put back up and in by Micaiah Moore. Micaiah Moore with 8 points, averaging 6 a game, and Coach Porsche Young wants a timeout with 43 seconds to go. Time to remind you that one of 3 presenting sponsors of Putnam City North girls and boys basketball streaming is a new friend of the Putnam City District, an outstanding fun restaurant and club. It's called the Pub W, located on Check Hall Road, just off I-40 in Yukon. Yes, in Yukon, but they're friends to the PC School District. That's what the manager, Andrew Hartman, wanted. Made a deal. Doing a lot of great things for the district. All kinds of great food choices. High on the menu if you want high-quality steaks. All kinds of great salmon and pork chops. That's all there for you. Great chicken. Fantastic meatloaf. You want a lot of snacks and sandwiches, they've got it all. Wide open spaces for parties and gatherings. It's a Hal Smith property. That means it's its greatest. It's Pub W on Check Hall Road in Yukon. Timeout for the Pirates, their second. They inbound against pressure and a trap in the far corner, and we're going to get a foul called as the ball was in the hands of Denaja Jarrell. Looks like that call will be against Jayla Constant. Constant with 9 points, Micaiah Moore with 8. The leading scorers in a 29-3 runaway for the Panthers here in the first quarter. Pirates will get the ball inbounded to Martinez. Martinez trapped in the backcourt. Had it stolen away. Jefferson takes it away and gets a short 2-foot little banker to go to 31-3 here in the waning seconds of the period. Trapped again in the backcourt. And we're going to get a jump ball call this time as Danae Jefferson got her hands on it along with Denaja Jarrell. Possession is going to, I guess the possession arrow that belongs to the Lady Panthers. Panthers to get it Inbounds, 23 seconds to go. Screen set, underneath to the bucket. Goes Micaiah Moore and gets her 5th two-pointer. And we're down to 18 seconds to go. It's a 30-point lead at 33-3, and number 33 with the ball, Cadence Cooper. Across the timeline, loses control. Turnover number 14. Back the other way comes Constant with 5 seconds to go. Here's a shot at the buzzer by Jefferson. No good, and the period comes mercifully to an end. At the end of one, it's 33-3. The Putnam City North Panthers over Putnam City.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
JimNortonBuysCars.com. Not only will Jim Norton Toyota's mobile buying unit come to your home or business, we'll guarantee to beat anybody's written offer for your vehicle by $500, or we'll give you a $50 prepaid gift card. JimNortonBuysCars.com. The fastest, safest.
Senior night, and the seniors rolling up a lot of points for the Lady Panthers, 33 to be exact, in that first quarter of play. 3 points, a 2-pointer from Jordan Kirk, and a free throw from Denasia Jarrell, the scoring for Putnam City. Well, unofficially, I had the Pirates with 15 turnovers in that first quarter, and quite frankly, it'll be that many again if that backcourt press continues, it would appear. All right, we're underway. And Johnson out of the lineup, back in, and then she throws the ball back across the mid-court line, and when it's touched in the backcourt, that'll be an over and back, and that will be turnover number 1 here in the second quarter. 16 seconds deep into the second quarter of play. For the first time, Rachia Miller, the 5'8 junior, now in the lineup for the Lady Panthers. Gets the pass into Katswati, gives it back to Rachia. She'll try a 3 from the wing, near side. No good, tipped away. Jefferson able to come down with the offensive rebound. Back over to Demi Howard, who's in the lineup. Bounces it back to Miller. Miller keeps it in play. Out front, here's Paige Williams, 3 on the way, and she got it. Paige Williams, best three-point shooter percentage-wise on the club at 52%. Nailed that one. 36-3, Panthers. Lily Holland with the ball out front. Over to Kirk. Bounces it back to Holland. Holland looking to the bench to Portia Young, her coach. Now sends a pass back over far side to Johnson. Johnson drives right side. Goes to the hoop. Shot blocked by Danae. And she saved it. Got it up on a bounce to Demi. Demi down court all the way to the hoop. Shot was no good on a miss by Paige Williams. A loose ball on the floor. And the Lady Pirates scramble for it and come up with possession. And a hustled drive all the way up court by KJ. Drives it down, misses a layup. And back the other way comes Danae Jefferson. She goes to the hoop, got the bucket. She's going to be fouled on the play. In the first quarter, Kiki Gray had 5, 9 points for Constant. Jefferson had 4, 10 points from Micaiah Moore, 2 points from Paige Williams, and 3 from Talia Katswati. Jefferson at the free throw line will hit her first. Actually hit the second one, sorry. Got 39. Backcourt, a steal again by Katswati. Goes to the hoop, throws a shot off the glass, got it. Katswati with her second basket has 5 points, 41-3, 6:06 to play here in the second quarter. Here's Kirk driving down the right side, turns the ball over herself. Down court, 2-on-1. Rachaya Miller misses an easy layup. One of the few things that hasn't gone right. And then the ball's stolen back to the hoop on a bunny hop NBA travel that time. No traveling call, but there's going to be a foul called against Lily Holland. Denaja Jarrell is going to check back into the lineup. KJ Johnson checks out. Underneath the Panther basket all alone was Demi Howard. Somebody who lost her defensively. She got an easy layup. She gets her first 2 points. It's 43-3, the lead at 40, and we're only 2:15 into the second quarter. Near side here is Jarrell, taking it to the right side, loses the ball, gets it back. Kirk fires a deep three. That would hit the side of the backboard. Stayed in play, though. Rachaya Miller hustles it down court. 2 passes, gets it right side, 3 on the way. That one no good by Kaswati. And a defensive board that time by Ann Johnson of the Pirates. He has her pocket picked. It's loose at midcourt and picked up by Paige Williams. Scooped ahead near side to Kaswati. Kaswati driving into the hoop. Get a little bounce and an extra step and a traveling call against the Lady Panthers. That's only, I think, the 3rd turnover on the other side. Right now, unofficially, I have the Lady Pirates with 19 turnovers for the game. They had 15 in the first quarter. Martinez is checked out of the Pirate lineup. And Denaja Jarrell will walk it back up court as the Panthers have backed off of that full court pressure. They certainly don't need it. Rachaya Miller guarding Jarrell far side. Dumps it down underneath. A drive to the hoop. Shot no good. Getting free that time, but missing the layup was Lily Holland. Back down court. Setting up a long, high arching three by Janae Jefferson deep. Rebounded back. Miller off the rebound by Kiki Gray. Down into the lane. Turnaround jumper up and in. And that one was Demi Howard. Demi Howard gets her second basket of the second quarter. 30 seconds from the midway mark of the second. 45-3. The Panthers. KJ goes left side. Throws a shot off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller pressure in the backcourt by KJ. Works it across the timeline. Throws a deep pass to the far corner. Long pass all alone. Here's a long three on the way. Give it to her. You know who. You got it. That one was Layla Shomo. Off the bench, one of the deep reserves picking up a three. And 2 away from the halfway mark to the century as the ball is lost by Holland at midcourt. Down court to get the easy layup is Paige Williams. And this is embarrassing, 50-3. They had a running clock, I understand, here against in the Capitol Hill game last week. It might be good to have one here in the second half of this one. Another turnover, that's going to be turnover number 7 in this half. And an attempted shot that time goes out of bounds. Let's see, we got Lakaya Moore in the lineup now, giving you the Lady Panthers that are out there. Demi Howard. Pass comes back into Shoma, who just had the three. Now driving the left side. Shot is up and in. Lakaya Moore gets the basket. On a drive to the hoop. We're down to 3:15 to go. It's 52-3. Jarrell in the backcourt. On the left side. Over to KJ Johnson. And out front, a foul called against Lakaya Moore. That's only the third foul for actually, yeah, that's the first foul in this quarter, third foul in the game for Putnam City North. Holland will check out the lineup. And back in comes Bella Martinez for the Pirates. Trapped at midcourt, and Demi Howard's going to get called for a foul as she collided at midcourt with Martinez. Here's Kiki Gray coming back in, along with Constant. Miller and Demi Howard will leave. And the ball lobbed into the backcourt to Jarrell, and she'll walk it back across as we go under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Change hands on the dribble, goes left side, sends it back out front, played by Cooper. Cooper backs it out on the dribble against Constant. Now tries to drive in the lane, loses control. Turnover number 8 in this quarter. Down court quickly with the ball through the lane. A little dump pass down low. Two-handed pass far side to Constant. Going to drive all the way to the hoop. Got the layup. Constant's first basket here in the second quarter. And with 2:18 to go, we're now going to a 50-point lead. 51 to be exact. 54-3. Pirates have not been able to get on the board here in the second quarter. Jarrell driving down, throws up a wild shot that missed everything, but not the glass, and a long pass down court, pull up, long three on the way, short this time by Kiki. Rebounded, put back up, but we got a foul underneath off the rebound by Micaiah Moore. Cadence Cooper on the foul. Micaiah Moore, first time at the line, gets her first to make it 55-3 with a minute 55 to play. And Micaiah's next one is up, rolls off the rim, got it, she's got a dozen. Doubled up her season average of 6.2. Denaja Jarrell brings the ball in the forecourt. Comes right side and is bumped out front by Micaiah Moore. Third team foul against North with 1:44 to go here in the second quarter, and the Pirates still looking for their first points in the second quarter. Jarrell, right side, Constant reaching around, couldn't steal it away. But now taken loose, and then it goes out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Panthers. Looked like Constant probably tipped it out of bounds. 94 seconds from halftime. Lob pass, cross court to Martinez, saved it. That was almost turnover number 12 here in the second quarter. And that's unofficially. Now Martinez loses the dribble. Pretty sloppy. Constant off the turnover, down to Micaiah. Micaiah off the glass, having a field day. Moore now with 14 points, and we're down to a minute 14 to go, 58-3. And again, the Lady Pirates trying to get those first points of the quarter. A drive to the hoop, shot was blocked by Constant, but gotten back by Martinez. After the miss that time by Johnson. And then a pass underneath goes off the hands of Jordan Kirk, out of bounds. Kirk, who has the only basket for Putnam City in that first quarter. Ball hustled down to the hoop. Shot off the glass left side. Danae Jefferson taking it home. And we're down to 42 seconds to go. It is 60-3. Yes, that is the score. 36 seconds to go. Out front, Faber loses it. Turnover number 13. Down court comes Constant all the way down. Lays it up, got it. Constant got it behind the play that time. Micaiah Moore went down, turned it away. Down to 15 seconds to go. Shot off the glass. And we're going to get a foul call, I think, against Constant. And the Lady Pirates are going to have a shot. Yeah, Constant with her second foul. Lady Pirates have a player at the line with a chance to break the goose egg here in the second quarter. Jarrell, who had a free throw in the first quarter, was 1 of 2, misses her first. She has a chance to get Putnam City on the scoreboard in the second quarter if this free throw goes. I hope the term running clock is operable. Next one is up. She got it. Lady Pirates score in the period. 11 seconds to go. Down court quickly to the hoop. A pass back out front. It gets loose, goes out of bounds. Intended more to Gray. Threw it too far. And the Pirates will have 5 seconds to get a shot off. Jarrell brings it across. You're going to shoot it, do it now. Shot on the way. Got it at the buzzer. How about that? Something with a little bit of spice for the Lady Pirates on a three-pointer from the right side off of the glass. Ends the period. And if it was a period of total disappointment for the Lady Pirates, at least they had something to cheer about right there. It is 62-7 at halftime. Let's view some people that make it possible.
From the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Fun's.
Welcome back, everybody.
From the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say
City North Fieldhouse in a total mismatch. There was no one that thought that this game would be close, but I'm not sure anybody thought there'd be a 55-point lead at halftime. 62-7. Here's the scoring recap. First of all, for Putnam City Original, that three-point banker at the buzzer by Neneja Gerald. She ends up with 5 of the 7 points, the other 2 coming from Jordan Kirk. That was in the first quarter. And all of the Putnam City Pirates scoring in that second quarter came in the final 12 seconds of play. On the other side, the leading scorer in the game for North, Micaiah Moore with 14 points. 13 points from Jayla Constant. Double figures also from Danae Jefferson. She has 10. Paige Williams with 7. Kiki Gray and Talia Kutswati each with 5. 4 points from Demi Howard. A three-pointer from freshman Layla Shomo. And Micaiah Moore had a bucket. That totals out at 62-7. Unofficially, I had the turnover count at 28 in the first half for Putnam City. Just unable talent-wise in any way, shape, or form to stay with the Lady Panthers. We're going to take a break. You can look around and see the venue. We'll be back to call it for you in about 7 minutes from now, hoping that a decision has been made to run the clock. This is Putnam City North Streaming. Before we go, we do want to say thank you to one of 3 presenting sponsors of this streaming cast, and that's Professional Recyclers of Oklahoma City. Owner Dwayne Alexander, working with the district a dozen years ago. His company has paid over $100,000 to the district for donations made to clothing and shoe bins in a number of PC district schools. I dropped some stuff off right here at Putnam City North earlier this week, and for good reason, because the clothes that go into that bin, part of that comes back in money for the Putnam City North girls and boys basketball program. They also serve American vets. They've got a number of bins at a number of schools in the Putnam City School District. You'll know it because it's the green bin that says Professional Recyclers. Make sure it says Professional Recyclers. Our thanks to them. We'll take a break. Be back for the second half shortly in a runaway. It's Putnam City North 62, Putnam City 7 at the intermission.
From the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
SNU sets the standard for innovative servant leadership. Students from every discipline are exposed to leadership opportunities where they can thrive. In more than 45 majors, students experience true integration of faith and learning, rising to be leaders in their field. SNU is the place for educators to take the next step and earn a master's or doctorate in education and leadership, with over 400 ed leadership graduates serving across Oklahoma. If you're starting as a freshman or earning a master's or doctorate, SNU is the place for you.
For those aspiring to change the world, the curious, the inspired, the healers, the innovators. What you imagine, you create. Dare to imagine the future you at Francis Tettle.
JimNortonBuysCars.com. Not only will Jim Norton Toyota's mobile buying unit come to your home or business, we'll guarantee to beat anybody's written offer for your vehicle by $500, or we'll give you a $50 prepaid gift card. JimNortonBuysCars.com. The fastest, safest way to get the most for your vehicle, cash on the spot. Log on JimNortonBuysCars.com, and Jim Norton Toyota's mobile buying unit will come to you. JimNortonBuysCars.com.
OKC. We believe in more than just selling cars. We believe in building relationships based on trust, transparency, and treating you like family. For more than 80 years, the Cavender Auto family has built our business on these simple, important values. We call it doing things the Cavender way. Cavender Ford of OKC would like to welcome all Putnam City Schools parents, students, faculty, and staff to visit us at 7320 Northwest Expressway. Confidence is Cavender.
Welcome back, everybody. John Brooks courtside at Putnam City North. We have been advised by referee Kenny Shaw, along with the other officials, Scott Petit and Kerry Sanders, that mercifully there will be a running clock in the third and fourth quarters. And I think anybody watching knows what that is. It simply means that the clock is going to run. It's not stopping. Not stopping for out of bounds, not stopping for free throws, not stopping for anything. And that's the way it should be. All right, the Panthers will have the ball to inbound, and Jayla Constant will send it into Paige Williams, joined by Micaiah Moore, Kiki Gray, and Danae Jefferson. And Jefferson in the deep left corner fires a three and gets the first points immediately. Jefferson now with 13. And it's 65-7 as the ball hustled into the forecourt on the dribble by Lily Holland. Holland takes it down in the right corner, brings it back, guarded by Kiki Gray. Looks up, almost lost the ball, gets it back, loses the dribble, bounces it back down right side to Cadence Cooper. Cooper back out front. He's going to feed the pass back to Holland. Holland backs it back out on the dribble. Shoots it to the right side. Danae Jarrell in front of us, takes it cross court. Constant steps out on her. Screened by Kirk. Comes right side. Kirk calls for it down low, couldn't get it. Pirates get it back out front with Jarrell. Jarrell takes it left side. Drives down the lane. Shot blocked from behind. Nice block that time by Jayla Constant. Jarrell actually had a pretty good possibility to get the layup right there, and Jayla was perfect and had no contact behind, knocked it out of bounds. And this is a situation that we're telling you about, the running clock. Normally it would have stopped the ball out of bounds. It will continue to run in the third and fourth quarters. Kirk with the inbounds. Back to Holland. Holland sends a long three on the way. That one no good. Almost. That one looked like it was going to make it for a moment. That would have made the fans on the far side that have traveled cross district for Putnam City a little happier. They had at least one to cheer for on that three-pointer at the buzzer by Denasia Jarrell. Pirates get the ball back in after the miss. Almost walking with it was Jarrell. Now takes it right side, goes to the corner, saves it, tries to throw it underneath. Turnover number one. Long pass down court deflected, and a turnover actually for the Lady Panthers that time on a fast break. And then the ball stolen back, and Kiki Gray walks in literally and gets the layup. She's got 7, 67-7, the lead at 60. 5'6" freshman Denasia Jarrell with the ball for the Lady Pirates, who started 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores tonight against an all-senior starting lineup for Putnam City North. Kirk with the ball, down close, loses it, gets underneath. That's turnover number 3 here in the third quarter. And back on the turnover comes Jayla Constant. Drives to the lane, takes it right side, puts it in the corner. Long three on the way, no good by Paige Williams. Rebounded 3 minutes into the quarter, and back off of the rebound. Into the forecourt comes Ann Favor Johnson. Pass underneath. Here's Kirk trying to take it in close. Gets it in close. Misses the layup, defended by Jefferson. Jefferson, long pass down court to Kiki. Goes a reverse layup. It won't go. Micaiah with the rebound, puts it back in. Having a great night. Micaiah Moore, leading scorer for the Panthers with 16 points. And 4:43 to go. The lead mounts to 69-7. Katswati getting ready to check back in to the Panther lineup. Jarrell with a bounce pass over to Holland. Sends it back out front to Cadence Cooper. Cooper back to Holland. Loses the dribble, needs help. Gives it to the free throw line. Shot off the glass from the free throw line. No good that time by Jarrell. Off the defensive board, ball hustled down court. Drive to the hoop. What a play by Constant. Took it in, used all muscle that time, and bounced it in as we hit the halfway mark of the third quarter. 71-7. Jarrell bouncing it back in, over to Holland. Holland crosses it back out front to Jarrell, to Kirk. Left side of the court, still has the dribble, finally bounces it back up near the midcourt line to Holland. Guarded by Constant. Constant going to call for a reach around. That'll be her third foul. First foul of the quarter for either team. And now Katswadi's going to check in for Kiki Gray for the Panthers. Back in the lineup comes KJ Johnson for the Pirates. And she'll inbound it to Ann Johnson. Ball on the far side to Jarrell. Bounces it near side. Saved at the timeline, but now another turnover. And on the turnover, turned over by the Panthers. Johnson with it in the corner. Here's a long high three on the way. No good from deep in the far corner by Kirk that time. That was by Martinez. And down court, a three from the corner. Good by Paige Williams, her second. Had one in the second quarter. She's double digits now with 10. 74-7. 2:43 to play. Lady Pirates looking for their first points here in the third quarter of play. And again, as we told you at the beginning, on a running clock, sloppy pass, down court off the turnover. You saw it. Katswadi on a 2-on-1 gets it. And we're approaching a 70-point lead as for the first time, Lila Willoughby, 6'2 junior, will check into the lineup. So the Panthers have Katswadi, Moore, Willoughby just checked in, Paige Williams, and Danae Jefferson. Danae Jarrell, as this running clock continues, is now under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Battle between the boys coming up after this broadcast. There's a pass out front, almost lost, now down the lane. Air ball on a drive that time by Isabel Martinez. And that will be unofficially by our count here in the third quarter. Again, with the running clock, there's not as many of them, but we have the turnover count now at 7. That would be 35 for the game. Minute 23 to play. Ball inbound. A long three on the way. No good from the wing that time. That one almost in for Johnson. Down court come the Lady Panthers off the miss, and a collision underneath the basket. Was driving to the hoop that time, being helped up by her teammates. Was Paige Williams. Demi Howard getting ready to check back in the lineup for the Panthers. Paige will go to the line, fouled in the act of shooting, averaging 7.7 a game. She's at 10. The first free throw, good. And on this running clock, it's down to 38 seconds to go. Probably time for maybe one more possession. This one is up and in. Williams perfect at the line, 4 of 4. 28 seconds to go, 78-7. And Putnam City has not scored here in the period, and it looks like they may not because turnover number 8 just occurred on a bad pass by Jarrell that went out of bounds. Hurried pass down into the corner, three-pointer on the way by Howard, no good with 7 seconds. Rebounded, back out front, driving to the hoop, throw it back out, shot with 3 seconds to go. No good, top of the key, and that'll end it as Katswadi missed one. Mercifully on a running clock. It is 78-7 at the intermission. These folks are making all of this possible.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
One of the greatest friends Putnam City North has, and for that matter, the Putnam City School District, is Swiss Cleaners. Oldest cleaners in Oklahoma City. Founded in the early 1900s, but it's been in the Limber family for 7.5 decades. John and Jim Limber, Putnam City grads. John's wife, Sally, a Putnam City North legend. 31 years at North as a special ed teacher. Swiss Cleaners, 5 locations in North Oklahoma City. And in Pantherland, you'll find them at Rockwell and Northwest Expressway and 122nd in MacArthur. Our thanks to John and Jim and everybody in the Limber family for all they do for the Putnam City School District. We get underway with the final quarter with a 78-7 lead for the Panthers and a three-pointer on the way. No good by KJ that time. Johnson scramble on the floor, and there's a three-player scramble down underneath with two Lady Pirates on top. Look like the wrestling regionals that are underway right there. A jump ball was called, so possession's going to belong to Putnam City North. Rachaya Miller on the start of the period coming back in, and everybody for North had gone back down the other way. Ball is going to be inbounded now by the Lady Pirates. They get it to KJ, takes it near side, throws a shot off the glass, it's no good. Tipped out of bounds. Touched last, went off the chest of KJ Johnson. Well, Micaiah Moore really walked that time. Nobody caught it. That was definitely a walk. But the Panthers keep possession. Demi Howard, two hands on the ball out front. There's a long three on the way. No good by Rachaya Miller. Picked back up by Micaiah Moore. Back over to Willoughby. Willoughby drives in, dumps a pass underneath. In traffic. Pass comes to Micaiah. She misses the point blanker. One of the few she's missed tonight in close. And back down off the rebound all the way to the hoop goes Johnson. And she couldn't get it, missed it. Demi Howard on the rebound. And she'll be fouled as she crosses midcourt line by KJ Johnson. First foul of the final quarter. Again, this is a running clock. It was 33-3 at the end of the first quarter, Panthers. 63-7 at the intermission. 78-7 at the end of three as the Pirates did not score in that third quarter. Getting ready to check into the lineup for the first time is Kate Ferguson. Ferguson, 5'11", sophomore, checks into the lineup. Down the left side, pass into the corner. Long three on the way, short from Demi. Gets it back, her own miss, goes to the hoop, and she's fouled on the play. Jordan Kirk hammering Howard as she went to the floor, and Demi's a little slow in getting up. Howard with 4 points, pair of buckets in the second quarter. Now we'll be at the line to shoot. These are only free throws 5 and 6 as Howard hits the first one. The other four have all come from Paige Williams. And Howard's next one is up, and that one's good. She gets them both in. Checking back into the lineup for the Pirates will be Cadence Cooper. And we are at 80-7. In this building on a running clock last week, Putnam City North defeated Capitol Hill 82-5. Not exactly what you'd want going into the playoffs as far as a little preparation, these two games. There's a shot from the right wing that time by KJ Johnson. Ball somehow came back into the hands of the Pirates. And Johnson with it out front, loses it. Willoughby comes up with it. Ahead, left side, all the way down. Lay it up. Missing the layup that time was Layla Shomo. But getting it back underneath was Ferguson. She couldn't get the ball to go away as it was blocked. And it is going to get a foul called in the backcourt against Ferguson, who had just checked in. Run clock run. Trip threes on the board. 3:33 to play. Out front, Jarrell guarded by Rachaya Miller, whose pass broken away. Rachaya comes up off the turnover, comes back on a 2-on-1 with Kiki Gray, takes it down, gets the left-handed layup. So Miller's on the board. Her first 2 points as we hit 3 minutes to go. 82-7. More subs getting ready to come in as Logan Martin trying to move people on and off the bench. There's a long three from the right wing side by Jarrell, no good. Rebounded down court. Kiki pulls up, fires for her a short three. Rebound, put back in, and Ferguson is on the board with 2 on a putback. So Kate Ferguson gets on the board. Everybody in the scoring act for the Panthers, 84-7. 2.5 minutes to go. A trap out front, and Kiki's going to get called for the foul. Coming into the final period, I unofficially had 36 turnovers for Putnam City. Hasn't been quite so bad in this fourth quarter. If I can keep track of it, I think it is at 5 right now. Now there's another one as Ferguson intercepts a pass, and down court, an easy layup for Jayla Constant. Her first 2 points of the quarter, 17 for the game, 86 to go, and Jayla trying to steal the ball at midcourt. Knocked it out of bounds, but knocked it off of KJ Johnson. Ball will come back into Denaja Jarrell. And Jarrell, sloppy with a pass, has it intercepted. Another turnover, down court. Easy layup for Paige Williams. Turnover count now to 10. And a timeout actually taken with 1:31 to go. So Porchung will call a timeout. Have a couple of final things to say before that clock starts running, and this baby will be over. Well, this is not a district game. This was not a District 3 game, I should say. It was a Putnam City intra-district game. So North is going to close out the regular season at 24-1. Putnam City will close out at 1-16. Putnam City in the first round of the regionals will have another daunting task, just like this one, as they'll go against Edmond North, the powerhouse. And for Putnam City North, they will be hosting next Thursday Northwest Classen here in what will be another mismatch that probably will end up with a running clock also, which might set a school record for consecutive games with a running clock, because it's at 2 right now and a chance to go to 3 in the first round of the regionals. Into the forecourt comes KJ as the shot blocked from behind, and then the ball rolls out of bounds, and it was off of Jayla. We're down to trip aces on the board. 1:11 to play. 88-7. KJ Johnson inbounds it. Lost in the quarter. Turnover. Turned right back over by the Lady Pirates. Here's Cadence Cooper with it. 55 seconds. And then she has it stolen by Constant. Constant down court. She'll get the layup. And we're down to 46 seconds to play. And Ann Johnson will bring it into the forecourt, trapped at midcourt, bounces over to Kirk. Kirk with it, down the corner, there's a 3 on the way. Halfway down, bounded back out to miss by KJ. Ball thrown up court, stolen back. Turnover for the Lady Panthers to the hoop. Goes KJ Johnson, can't get the ball to go. Long pass down court, Kiki pulls up, she'll fire a 3. That one's off the left rim, no good. 15 seconds to go. And mercifully, it's over in a matter of seconds. A long pass down court. Here's the final shot of the game from Jarrell. 4 seconds to go, and that'll do it. This baby's in the book. 90-7, the final. Putnam City did not score in the second half of play. The last points they got came at the buzzer on a 3-pointer off the backboard by Denae Jarrell. Well, it's a shame that you have to play a game like this, quite frankly. Not much you can say. Here's our format. There's going to be a number of things taking place for senior night here in between the 2 games, between the girls' game and the boys' game. We are not going to be, obviously, commenting about that or streaming any of that, but we will be back for the boys' game shortly. Let's give you a quick recap of the scoring. The leading scorer for North was Jayla Constant with 19, 6 above her season average. Micaiah Moore ends up with 16, 10 above her season average. Paige Williams ends up with 14. And that would be 6 above her season average. Danae Jefferson finishes with 13 points. Kiki Gray has 7. Talai Kutswati ends up with 7. Rachaya Moore with 2. Demi Howard has 6. 3 points from, 6 points. 2 3-pointers from the 5'8" freshman Layla Shomo. 2 points from Lakaya Moore, and Kate Ferguson off of the bench, able to pick up 2 also. All totals out at 90. Other side for Putnam City, 5 points from Denaja Jarrell and 2 from Jordan Kirk. Final 90-7. We'll be back with you when it's time for the starting lineups for the second game. Battle of the Boys. Brian Booker and his Putnam City Pirates are 4-18. They had a game last night, a non-district game. 2 last-place teams from 2 districts, Putnam City and UConn, and UConn prevailed in that one, 51-49, preventing Booker and the Pirates from getting their 5th win. They'll come in at 4-18 on a 20-game win streak. DJ Lemons, coach of the Putnam City North boys, they are 22-1. We might tell you, if you're watching this streaming contest and if you follow Putnam City sports, on 1340 The Game, Fox Sports Radio in Oklahoma City, on Saturday mornings from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, live from Jim Norton Toyota on Northwest Expressway, we have the Putnam City Winter Sports Review. And the guest tomorrow will be head coach DJ Lemons, along with his 3 of his seniors, TJ McNeely, Nate Marithi, and Malachi Schultz. If you can join us we hope you will. Final score, one more time, 90-7 in the girls' game. North blasting Putnam City. Coming up will be the Battle of the Boys. After all the festivities, beautiful scene here, you can see it, at Center Court 2026. Lots of things. This looks like a fantastic place. The entire field house is decorated with all kinds of trophies, all kinds of different balloons and different things. Nice setting for senior night here at Putnam City North. But again, as we said, amazingly, because these 2 teams have won their district titles, they are going to get a chance to play 2 games here at home, in addition to what is the regular season finale, and that'll be in regional play next week. We'll be back with you for the second game shortly. This is John Brooks for our streaming crew and for our amazing on-site studio producer, Mars Talise.
For those aspiring to change the world, the curious, the inspired, the healers, the innovators. What you imagine, you create. Dare to imagine the future you at Francis Tettle.
So we are so appreciative that you all are here to celebrate them and help celebrate this great night. We are going to start with our senior steppers. Our step team is the best team. Our step team is the best team. So we're going to start with our steppers. First up, we have senior Nemaya Blanco. Nemaya's been escorted by her mom, her sister, her friend since freshman year at Georgia Grads, her friend, Sister Faith, Kari Alexander, and also girlfriend Layla Willoughby. All right, is she not? Okay. All right, and she has participated in STEP for 1 year. She plans to attend UTO, major in criminal justice. And Nemaya's favorite school memory is freshman year in Oklahoma history in Ms. Mills' class. That is when she became close friends with Jordan and always looked forward to the jokes, laughter that they shared. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Namaya.
Let's go, Namaya!
Next up for step, we have Zaya Garrett. Zaya's being escorted by dad, stepmom, and little sister. Zaya has been on the step team for 1 year. Zaya's plans after high school is to get a few jobs, save up for college, for a living, and then wants to go to Texas Southern University. Zaya's favorite school memory is meeting friends, joining the step team, no drama, and just being able to be myself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Zaya. Next up, we have one of these step captains for 2026. Let's give it up for Stepper Victoria! Victoria is being escorted by her mom, Vicky, dad, Orlando, brother, sister, uncle, grandma, aunt, and a whole host of people, a whole tribe. Tori has been stepping since her sophomore year. She plans to pursue cosmetology and build her own business. Tori's favorite memory in school was joining the step team and being able to make new bonds while also being able to show school spirit. Tori is a tough step captain. She takes no mess. She is one of the best. Let's give it up for Tori! Now get all 57 people all to the side. Move on to the side. All 57, 11 of them. Next up, we have Step Captain Alaire. Alaire is being escorted by Andrea and Robert Montz, her parents, her little brother Jeremiah, and sister Avery. Her close friends Justice, Emily, Miracle, Sahela, Taysay, and Angelina. She has been a stepper for 4 years, and after high school, she plans to go to Oklahoma City University to be a pre-med student, and then also major in dance management. Alaire's favorite school memory was freshman year when Steph was performing for Blacklight, and we played concentration while waiting backstage, starting a long legacy of concentration. Let's give it up for Alaire! And next we have senior DeMonte Walker. DeMonte has been escorted by mom and siblings and grandma and cousins and uncles and aunties and all of them. Amen. All right. DeMonte has participated in STEP for just this 1 year, and he's been a great addition to the STEP team. After high school, he plans to train to be a firefighter. And his favorite school memory was his first performance with the STEP team, and I think he has some more to come tonight at the halftime of the boys game. Let's give it up for DeMonte! All right, we're going to ask all of our STEP families. We don't have enough room for all the tribes. We're going to ask all of our STEP families to kind of... Okay, seniors, just the seniors real quick. Center court, real quick, real fast. Like you stepping. Like you stepping double time. Right there, right there, right there. We're going to get these senior pictures. Scoot over a little bit to the left. Y'all there? All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there it is. All right. We need all the steppers and step families to step off the courts. Off the court. Back, you go back to your seats, to your tables. We don't have enough room. We don't have enough room. Praise God. We don't have enough room. All right. And now we have our girls basketball team. First up, we have a UNLV running rebel. Let's give it up for Jayla Constant! Go in front. Come in front. Y'all come in front. Come in front. It's too many of y'all. Y'all come in front. Y'all ain't gonna make it through the portal. Y'all ain't gonna make it through the portal. There's too many. All right. So Jayla is escorted by her parents and all the family. She has been in basketball for 10 years. For 10 years, she plans to attend UNLV after high school. And her favorite high school memory is when she won state. Let's give it up for Jayla. Next up, I told this senior she's going to have to change her name. I don't know if he's going to give me copyright infringement, but she's going to have to change her name from Kiki to Three-Peat Key. Three-Peat Key. Let's give it up for Kiana Gray. She needs a special mix. All right. Kiki walk in front. Everybody walk in front. All right. So Kiki is being escorted by her mom and her family. She has participated in this activity since she was 7 years old. Kiki has been hooping for a long, long time. After high school, she plans to attend college, play basketball, and major in business. And Kiki's favorite school memory was winning state her sophomore year, and then winning state her junior year. And she's about to win state her senior year. Let's give it up for Kiki! Y'all can mark it down. I said it right there at senior night. That's right. 2-4. That's right. Next, we have another state champion. All these state champions in the house. Let's give it up for one of my favorites, Danae Jefferson. No limit, nay. No limit, nay. Danae is being escorted by her mom, her dad, and her family. She participated in this sport since she was probably 2. I know Jerron had her dribbling at the age of 3. So after high school, Danae plans to play basketball, attend North Colorado, and pursue a degree in business. And her favorite school memory is traveling out of state, out of town with the basketball team, and of course winning all them chips and doing what Danae does. Let's give it up for Danae! This next senior is hard-working and humble, won't say a word, but she lets her play do all the talking. Let's give it up for senior Tanya Katsuwani! Tanya is being escorted by her whole family, all the tribe, everybody, all the family and friends. She's participated in basketball for 4 years. After high school, Tanya plans to play collegiate basketball and study pre-dental or physical therapy. And her favorite school memory was winning the state championship last year. Let's give it up for Tanya! And now we have those who keep these girls hydrated, those who keep all the uniforms where they're supposed to be, those who do all the hard work. Let's give it up for Kaylia Lampkin! Kaylia is being escorted by her mom, her dad, siblings, as you know, Phoenix, Dylan, and Cheyenne. All of them, as they walk in front. She has participated in this activity for 4 years. After high school, she plans to go into forensic science at UCO. And her favorite memory, I'm just going to make it up because she didn't put anything, is just watching this hoop squad beat up on everybody every game. Let's give it up for Kaylia! Next up, all right. Up to the side. Yeah, move it. Handshake. Get it right, get it tight. All right, over to the side. Next, we have Claire McLinkus. Mac is being escorted by Byron and Kirsten Lincoln's mom and dad. She has participated in this activity for 1 year. After high school, she plans on majoring in worship arts at Southern Nazarene University. And her favorite school memory is going to the All Asian American Club events. Let's give it up for Matt! Handshake, handshake. All right, all right. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's fancy. That's fancy. Show out. Show out. Show out. All right. Next up, we have another one of my favorites. We have in the low post holding it down for us, senior Micaiah Moore. She's being escorted by her mom, dad, sister, granny, brother, aunt, and the rest of the family, all the crew, all the crew. She's participated in this activity for 4 years. And after high school, Micaiah plans to attend Lincoln University of Missouri and play basketball. And her favorite school memory is meeting my new teammates and going out of town with my teammates. And of course, getting all these dubs like it ain't no thing. Let's give it up for Micaiah! All right. And also coming over from the Commonville, we have one of my favorites, Paige Williams! Paige is being escorted by mom, dad, stepdad, brother, sister, boyfriend, Dallas, and family. Come to the front, come to the front. Woo, look at those shirts, look at those shirts. Come on, come on. Oh, my Lord. That's the whole section of the bleachers right there. That is the whole section of the bleachers. Ooh-wee. Y'all don't have to go to the other side. Some of y'all might have to just come down front. I don't know. This is it. All right. So Paige has participated in basketball for 4 years. After high school, she plans on still playing basketball and majoring. And then her favorite school memory is traveling out of town with my teammates and making memories that will last forever and getting all these dubs. Let's give it up for Paige and the whole crew. And the whole crew. Okay, so we need all senior basketball girls, real quick, center court. Real quick, center court. Kiki, Paige, Jayla, Danae, Micaiah. Real quick, so we get this picture. Do you want coaches? Y'all want to join me in this picture? Now y'all want to take a picture? Just the girls? Just the girls? Oh, okay. Don't jump in, coaches. Don't jump in if y'all want to. Don't jump in. You got time. We don't want to do it. Go. Ain't nobody gonna get. I'm the principal. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Go on. Y'all all right? We got time. There we go. Wop, wop. There we go. And managers. Hold tight. Hold tight. Where's Kaylee? Where's Kaylee? Come on, Kaylee. And now I'm going to lose his mic.
And now for senior boys, seniors. First, Thomas McNeely. Thomas is being escorted by his family. He has been a 4-year member of the basketball team. Thomas plans to go to college and play basketball and study sports medicine. Thomas's favorite memory as a basketball team member is making it to state last year. Let's hear it once again for Thomas T.J. McNeely. Our next senior athlete is Nate Murrysby. Nate is being escorted by his parents and his brothers. Has participated in basketball for 4 years, and after high school he plans to go to college for basketball and to study exercise science. Nate's favorite school memory is sophomore year Latin class. We do need the girls' families to leave the court as soon as possible. Again, the girls' families and attendees, please move off the court. Let's hear it once again for Nate Murrysby. Our next senior athlete is Malachi Schultz. Malachi is being escorted by his mom, dad, brothers, and sisters. Malachi has been a 3-year member of the basketball team. And he plans to attend college after graduating. His favorite school memory is with his teammates this year at lunch, and he loves his guys to death. Let's hear it once again for Malachi Schultz. And our final senior athlete is Dane Wilson. Dane is being escorted by his mom and a host of other family and friends. Gabe has been a 4-year member of the basketball team and plans to go to Langston University to major in zoology and pursue his basketball career. Gabe's favorite memory will be winning state, but so far it has been spending days with his guys. Let's hear it once again for Gabe Wilson. And now we need all of the boys seniors. Malachi, Gabe, Nate, and TJ. Center court for a picture. And now we need all the Pantherolls. The Pantherolls, please make your way to center court. Thank you all for attending tonight's senior ceremony. And let's hear it once again for our Putnam City North seniors.
Welcome, everybody, back to our streaming of the second game of tonight's doubleheader. The boys of Putnam City North against the boys of Putnam City. This is a non-district game closing out the regular season for both teams, but it is obviously an intra-district game within Putnam City. I'm John Brooks, and normally beside me would be my longtime friend and athletic director for the Putnam City School District, Dr. Dick Ballensiefen. I'm saying the same thing I did before the girls' streaming cast earlier. After 2 long months of a lot of very difficult times, Dr. Ballensiefen's father, Jack, a marvelous, marvelous retired dentist and person, passed away last Sunday. The service celebrating his life is at 2 o'clock tomorrow in Piedmont. Our thoughts, prayers go out again to the entire Ballensiefen family. This is the second game of tonight's doubleheader. It was a runaway. If any of you are around to witness it, very, very long, a 90-7 victory on the girls' side for Putnam City North over Putnam City. Putnam City did not even score in the second half of the game, and that was on a running clock in the second half. North comes in on a 20-game winning streak. Their only loss of the season in a tournament, a 4-point loss in Columbia, Missouri, back in November. The unbeaten District 3 champions at 14-0. After tonight, their next game will be right back here. This is an interesting deal because it's senior night. 4 seniors playing for the final time in regular season, because since they won the district, they're guaranteed 2 games here next week. The first one, a game that obviously North will be heavily favored to win, will be against Northwest Classen. That will be on Thursday at 6 o'clock. And then after that game, the second game will be a regional final on Saturday against the winner of Enid and Stillwater. But for the moment, let's look at this one. Brian Booker and his Putnam City Pirates have no road victories. They are 0-8. They are 4-18. 0-8 away, 0-1 on a neutral site. Putnam City North, 6-0 at home, 7-0 on the road, and 8-1 on neutral courts. Here's the starting lineup for Putnam City. Joseph Fokum, a 6'5 senior, averaging 8 points a game. Myron Cooper, 6'4 junior, leading scorer for the Pirates, averaging 15 points a game. Damar Threat, a 6' senior, averaging 4 points a game. Damarian Hunt, averaging 2 points a game, a 6'2 junior. And rounding out the starting lineup, Kevin Frost, 5'10 junior, averaging 3 points a game. For Putnam City North, the 4 seniors starting, TJ McNeely, along with Nate Marithi, Malachi Schultz, and Gabe Wilson. And joining those seniors in the starting lineup for tonight will be 6'4 sophomore Keaton Murray. Murray averaging 10.8 points a game, McNeely 5.1. Malachi Schultz averaging 5.6, Nate Marithi averaging 10, and Gabe Wilson averaging 2.5. It will be Marithi for North to jump center against Kevin Frost. The ball is in the air. Marithi will control it, but it's actually picked up by the Pirates, and they'll go to work with it for the first time with Myron Cooper on it out front. Giving it up to Damari Threat. Man-to-man defense for Putnam City North. Just underway. Ball on the left side. Now dribbling across the top of the key. Pop it off the corner. Left-handed 3 on the way. Off the heel of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Keaton Murray. And down court quickly come the Panthers. McNeely into the lane. Scoops the ball over to Murray. Crosses it far side. There's a long 3 from the far corner. No good by Gabe Wilson. And the rebound picked up by the Pirates. Trapped in the backcourt. Getting the pass across. There's a floater on the way in the lane. No good. Put back up and rolls around and in. Joseph Fokum gets the first 2 points of the game, and the Pirates take an early 2-0 lead. as we get through the first minute of play here at the home of the Panthers. To the right side comes Keaton Murray. 2 passes left side. Malachi Schultz. Long pass, alley-oop, play it in. Beautiful backdoor play that time for Keaton Murray. And this baby's tied at 2. Here a minute 12 into the opening quarter. Schultz on a tight guard on the far side against Damari Threat. Threat spinning around, losing the ball, but gets some help as it flew into the hands of Myron Cooper. Bounce pass to Threat into the lane, loses it, turnover. McNeely on the ground trying to find somebody to get it to. Gets it ahead to Schultz. Schultz across the line to Gabe. Gabe Wilson in the far corner. Back out front it comes. Malachi Schultz pulls up a long 3 off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gabe Wilson. Wilson backs it back out. Sends it back on the far side. Wilson getting the start tonight on senior night here at home. Bounce pass down low to Marithi. Goes with it, lost it, but gets a help as it bounces back to his teammate. And McNeely in the lane down low to Marithi. Goes in the lane. Can't get the shot to go. Pirates still have the lead. 2 minutes deep, 2-0. Back down court with it comes Myron Cooper. Goes to the hoop. McNeely gets a block. And we get a stoppage with trip 5s on the board. 5:55 to play. First substitute of the game coming in as Brian Booker will send Zamarian Frost, averaging 9.3 points a game, into the game. 5'9" senior Frost. Pirates get the ball in bounds. Frost, who just checked in, far side. There's a long 3 on the way. Wide to the left, rebounded by Wilson. Wilson hustles it up the far side to Malachi. Back to Wilson. Wilson takes it right, turns left, bounce pass to Keaton Murray, brings it back out front. 2.5 minutes gone. Game tied at 2. Down low, it comes to Marithi. Marithi into the lane to Wilson, dumps it back off. Nice pass, backdoor layup, no good. Marithi puts it back in, off the miss to Malachi. Schultz with his first 2 points. Panthers have their first lead at 4-2. 2:45 into the opening quarter. Zamarian Frost, right side, running the offense against a man-to-man defense. Gets around his defender, goes to the hoop, got the layup. Nice move. Frost ties it at 4, 3 minutes in. Now Schultz looks to DJ Lemons. They changed the play offensively for the Panthers. Schultz, bounce pass down low to Marithi. He's double teamed, needs some help. Jumps the pass back out front. There's a left-handed 3 on the way. Give it to him. Keaton Murray sends it home. Murray gets the 3. 35% from three-point range. Has shot more 3 attempts than anybody on the team. 7-4 Panthers. Deep left corner. 3 won't go. Marithi with the miss from Cooper into the forecourt to Murray. Back out to Malachi. Schultz sends it to Gabe Wilson. Down on the wing to Marithi. Marithi back out to Gabe. Pushes it left side to Malachi. Nearing the halfway mark of the opening quarter. 7-4 Panthers. Left of the lane. Posting coming down low. Turnaround shot no good. Put back up off the miss of McNeely. It's Marithi who puts it in. His second basket. Biggest lead of the night here at 9-4. And here's Frost to bring the ball up court against Gabe Wilson. Now drives all the way to the hoop. Goes up, throws up a shot, goes in. And he's going to the line. Frost gets the bucket. He'll get a chance at the old-fashioned 3. Gabe Wilson draws the foul. First foul of the game for either team. 15 seconds past the midway mark of the opening quarter. Chance to bring it within 2, and that's exactly what Frost does. He's off the bench, and he's got 5 of the 7 points for the Pirates. Malachi Schultz against some light traffic, gets it down to Wilson. Back out front, here's that left-handed 3 on the way, no good by Murray. Rebound by Frost. He's done everything. Come in, gotten 5 points, picked up that rebound for the Pirates. Working out front against Malachi. Almost palmed that one. Now a pass into 4, goes in, drives in, gets a shot partially blocked by McNeely. He loops it back ahead to Schultz. Bounce pass down court. Murray couldn't get the shot, but he gets it back out front to Schultz. They'll set the offense. Malachi trying to drive through traffic, turns it over, scramble for it. Ball loose on the floor, picked up and played by Damari Threat. And the Pirates have possession, down a bucket, and then Threat has to dive back at the timeline. The ball goes over and back. Ball rolled over. Kenny Shaw, the referee, explaining to Brian Booker that, hey, it rolled back over. Lots of substitutes coming in after this. We got Devian Gillespie checking in for the Pirates. McNeely stays. C.J. Heskett checks on. Morithi stays. McNeely out front. Right side, gets it back out front to Heskett. Heskett, lob pass. Pump back out from McNeely. Trying to post down was McNeely. There's a three on the way, no good by Heskett. Defensive board picked up by the Pirates. They'll get it into the forecourt and set the offense with Damari Threat. 2:28 to play, 9-7, Panthers. Threat, left side, getting it back out front now to Kevin Frost. Down low, here's a pass deflected away on a steal. Bounce pass down to McNeely. He'll go to the break and he gets the bucket. McNeely off the steal. And not only does he get the basket, he's also going to get a chance for the old three-point play. Foul was against Threat. McNeely at the line to try to make it a three-point trip down, and he does as the free throw is good. 63% at the line during the year. Equals the biggest lead in the quarter for the Panthers at 5, 12-7 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Lob pass out at the top of the key that time to Fokum. And down low, Fokum and Morithi collide. And it's going to be a turnover on a walk for Fokum. Here's Miles Jackson checking in. Morithi will take a trip to the bench with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gillespie bringing it up to Heskett. Three passes left side. Back out front, they reverse it over on the right side. Back out again. 1-2-2 zone. Here's a long three on the way. Give it to him. Left-handed Keaton Murray has his second three. He's got 8 of the 15 for the Panthers here in the first quarter. He was the one non-senior that was in the starting lineup when this one got underway. Fokum out front to Threat. Threat sends it underneath. Bad pass, turnover. By my count, turnovers equal at 3 right now. McNeely against some pressure. Got a pass far side all the way to the hoop. Scoop it over. Heskett all alone on the wing for 3. Bounded off the back of the rim. Rebounded that time by Damari Threat. And with a minute to go, the Pirates get it into the offensive court. Trailing by 8. Driving to the hoop. Shot off the glass. No good that time. And that was off the miss of Ford and back the other way. Come the Panthers. Pull up. 3 on the way. No good. Far side by Miles Jackson. Rebounded by the Pirates for 43 seconds to go. Ball hustled down in the corner. To the baseline, driving, pulling back out his Threat. Excuse me, make that Kevin Frost. Frost trapped in the corner. He's going to have to hurry to get rid of it. He manages to do so. Gets it back out front to the hoop. And we're going to get a foul right here as driving in and getting that left-handed layup. And I got a number I don't have on the board. I don't have a 0. At the line for the Pirates. The free throw is up and good by whoever's at the line. Was not on the program. No name. We have a player with no name. Well, no name, just hit a left-handed free throw. Hopefully we can determine this at the end of the quarter. Is that what possibly that's what the conversation is about? Because there's no zero on the. Let's just see if Coach Booker can help us. Coach Booker. Technical foul on Booker? For what? Not in the book. That's it. He's not in the book. And if you're not in the book, that's a technical foul. So now at the line is the mysterious player who we are still trying to find a name for. And now the technical foul will be shot by C.J. Heskett. And he misses the technical. Well, he's got two coming, so here's the second one. And Heskett should hit it because he's the leading free throw shooter on the club at 81%, and he does get that one to go. That doubles it at 16-8. All right, we're going to get a name here. It's Kevin Frost or Zamarian Frost. Is that who it is? All right, we'll get it for you at the end of the quarter. 11 seconds to play. Long three. Bingo! Three of them for Keaton Murray. Is he hot? Got it in front of the Putnam City bench and down court at the buzzer. Shot way, way short. It's 19-8 at the end of the first period. Now let's try to get this figured out. We have Sabian Williams. So Sabian Williams, who had number 3 listed as his number, actually wearing number 0. Well, a little confusion here for a little bit of fun. All right, here's your scoring at the end of the first quarter. Big period for Keaton Murray, 6'4" sophomore. 3 threes, 11 points of the 19. 4 points for Nate Marithi. That technical free throw for Heskett for a point. Old-fashioned three-point play by McNeely. And that totals at 19. 2 points for Fulcum. 5 points for Zamarian Frost. A point for the now recognizable Sabian Williams. And that's the 8 for Putnam City. One of the great friends of Putnam City North and for the Putnam City School District Swiss Cleaners in the Limber family for 7.5 decades. They have done everything, sponsoring radio, various events, programs on 1340 The Game, Fox Sports Radio in Oklahoma City. Good friends, 5 locations, fantastic cleaning. I've been taking my cleaning there for 45 years. Check them out, Swiss Cleaners. Here we go, start of the second quarter. Malachi Schultz with Heskett. Offensively for the Panthers, they had the ball to start. Back out front to Miles Jackson. Over to Schultz. Down low is Marithi on the block. Guarded from behind, bounce pass underneath. Marithi sends it far side. There's a 3 deep from the corner. Give it to Miles Jackson. Jackson says if Keaton Murray can do it, I can too. And the lead is up to 14, 22-8. Opening seconds, trap out front, Heskett and Schultz. Pirates avoid it. They get the ball over to Myron Cooper. Cooper driving against Schultz. Jumps a pass over on the far side to Zamarian Frost. Frost works it back out front. 2-1-2 zone defensively for North. Here's Frost to pull up, got a long jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Marithi pulls down the rebound, hustles the pass midcourt to Schultz. Schultz comes down court, has a collision, no foul called as he bounced off of Frost. Frost down court to the baseline, go to the hoop. Beautiful move that time. Myron Cooper gets the first 2. That's the biggest play of the night for Putnam City right there. 22-12. Panther lead at a dozen. Jackson on the right side to Heskett. Heskett pulls up. Baseline jumper on the way, no good. Offensive board momentarily, and then the ball flows out of bounds. Morethi had a shot at it. Couldn't come up with it. Down on the court went Miles Jackson. All right, here's Thread, who was out, checking back in to the lineup, replacing Kevin Frost. Zamarian Frost, the other Frost brother, will bring it up. He goes right side around Schultz, dumps it off in the lane. No place to go. Lost the ball, gets it back, jumps the pass back out, off of the fingertips. It goes off of Zamarian. Threat, turnover, number 6 for Putnam City. Still in the opening 2 minutes of play in the second quarter. Panthers looking for their 21st consecutive win. Have not lost since they lost a 4-point decision to a Missouri powerhouse in Columbia, Missouri in a tournament in December. There we go. Now we're back on. We apologize. Had a momentary problem. Little mechanic or a technical problem. That shot was in by Gillespie for his first 2 points. 24-10. Walking down the lane, getting away with it. And then he threw the ball away that time for the Pirates. Was Myron Cooper. Pirates have opened up a 24-10 lead. Putnam City hung in there the first 3 minutes of the game. It was tied at 4 early, and then it began to drift away. And in the backcourt, we got a blocking foul against Zamarian Frost. Always think of my buddy Dr. Dick Balanceva when that happens. Hard to score from 50-some feet away in those situations. Schultz is checked out of the lineup. So it's Heskett, Morethi back in, along with Miles Jackson, Gillespie, and Keaton Murray. That's the quintet out there for the Panthers. Morethi on the far side gets a pick from Heskett. Drives down the lane. Bunny hops in, and he's going to go to the line as he's fouled on the play. Fouls against Joseph Folkham. Folkham with the foul. And Morethi, 62% at the line, misses on his first. Nate, along with TJ McNeely and Malachi Schultz, will join me tomorrow morning at 10:30 on 1340 The Game, Oklahoma City. Live from Jim Norton Toyota for special radio show for Putnam City Winter Sports. Get a chance to listen, hope you do. And Morethi comes back with a steal and a pass across the midcourt line. Back underneath, back out front to Heskett. Passes the 3, drives in the lane, puts a floater on the way, got it. 10-footer on the way for C.J. Heskett. And immediately after the bucket, Brian Booker wants a timeout for Putnam City.
Anyone can deliver pizza. Only Marco's can deliver America's most loved pizza. Hot and fresh and right to your door. Every day at Marco's, get 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Hello to the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
One of our 3 presenting sponsors of Putnam City North girls and boys basketball streaming this year, Professional Recyclers of Oklahoma City. They donated over $100,000 in the last decade to the district. They serve American vets. They have those good-looking green bins that say professional recyclers scattered throughout the district at various schools. Here at Putnam City North, it's down near the road to James Dennis Elementary. Put something in there. It'll go to professional recyclers. Boys and girls basketball will get it back with a payment. Steal off the inbound that time. You saw it, and what a beautiful play by Miles Jackson. Myron Cooper lost control of the ball. Jackson made the steal, went in and got it, and he'll have it. He's already had a regular three-pointer. He's got a chance at a old-fashioned one right here, and the lead mounting considerably now at 19, 29-10. There's your old-fashioned three. You got one of each, Miles does. He got 6 points. 20-point lead, 30-10. Long lob pass into the forecourt. Played by Sabian Williams, who was the mysterious man earlier till they got the program taken care of. There's a long jumper out front. Off the side of the rim, no good. Off the miss of Cooper. Back hustling it down. In the corner, pull up on the way. That one's too far. Stuffed in! Jiminy Christmas! What a shot on the putback that time by Murray. What a play by Murray. Woke the place up, didn't he? Woo! 32-10. Took that miss off the rim and jammed that baby home. That's the play of the year on this streaming for sure right there. Wow. The Keaton Murray show, baby. A trap out front, and on the trap, a little bit too close that time for Miles Jackson. He's going to pick up the foul. Wow. We're putting a big zero or a big circle around that two-pointer by Murray. Woo. My buddy Matt Tyson, the PA announcer here, he's shaking his head. He knows he saw the biggest play of the year right there. Driving down the lane, off target, pass. Easy pickoff off the miss. Panthers into the forecourt. Pulling away as expected. Now a 22-point lead. Another long three, short off the front of the rim. That time of the miss by Jackson. Rebounded by Zamarian Frost. He'll dribble it into the forecourt. 3:20 to play. 32-10, first half. Frost back in it, back out. Loses it, but the ball rolls back. Picked up by Threat. And then he throws it away on the far side. Well, it is a kicking at 22-point lead, 32-10. But I will say this. You got to give Putnam City some credit. They are playing hard. I mean, they're outmatched without question talent-wise. But I'm not surprised because I've seen Brian Booker work before as a coach. He's got them playing the best they can to their ability. They're just a mismatched talent-wise. Here's McNeely. He's checked back in the lineup to Schultz. Schultz back out to Marithi. Shoots the ball over far side. Now it comes to Heskett. Heskett pulls up, can't get a shot. Down low, Marithi drives around, and man, he's grabbed. And the grabber, well, I guess not. Oh, he gave the foul was charged against Marithi for shoving off. I thought it was a reach around, but Kenny Shaw, the lead official, saw that one differently. We're down to 2:45 from the intermission. 32-10. Panthers headed for their 23rd win of the season and their 21st in a row. Pass far side. Loose. Picked up on the floor. And we're going to get a timeout. Let me, just to be sure, correct myself there. That win streak, by the way, is an 18-game winning streak with that record of 22-1. We get a timeout with 2:25 to play. Gives us a chance to tell you again that one of our three presenting sponsors of Putnam City North girls and boys basketball streaming this year has been our friends in Yukon, of all places. Yes, Pub W, a great restaurant and club there with amazing menu, high quality steaks, pork chops, salmon, chicken, meatloaf, lots of casual food, plenty of open spaces for lots of small parties and gatherings. 2 or 3 big events going to take place there because of things that have happened in sports at Putnam City. That'll be coming up here later in the spring. It's a Hal Smith property. It's on Check Hall Road in Yukon. Pub W. Our thanks to Andrew Hartman, their manager, for reaching out and being part of Putnam City sports. Keaton Murray with the play of the game on that miss off that high bouncing shot off the rim where he came flying down the lane and jammed that baby home left-handed. This crowd was buzzing a little bit, but I mean, they went cuckoo on that one, and it got a Jiminy Christmas, which means it was a pretty good play. He's got 13 points. Again, he was the only non-senior that started the game on senior night. Gabe Wilson, normally a deep reserve, also got a start along with McNeely and Schultz and Marithi. A long pass down underneath to Marithi. Went up in the air, couldn't come down with it. Alley-oop that time by McNeely. McNeely patting himself on the chest saying, hey, that's my fault. It was 19-8 at the end of the first period. Putnam City's been held to 2 points through the first 6 minutes here in the second. Threat brings it in. Gets loose on a spin around. Gives up the dribble. Needs some help. Gets the ball back out front to Kevin Frost. Frost with it on the far side. Driving in traffic. Pulls up. Bounces the ball back down in the corner at the baseline. Shot it up. Marithi partially blocked it. Picked back up. A lot of contact underneath. No call. Long pass down court to McNeely. Goes to the hoop. Backdoor layup. TJ gets points 4 and 5 for him tonight. And the lead expands to 24, 34-10. Threat working one-on-one against Heskett. Gives a pass far side. Kicked away, loose ball, turnover number 8 on my count for Putnam City. And with a stoppage in play, DJ Lemons, Panthers head coach, will get Heskett out of the lineup, get Devion Gillespie back in. Schultz, Gillespie, Jackson, McNeely. And Keaton Murray. That's the 5 for the Panthers. Top of the key, lays it back off to Jackson. Back over to Murray. Keeps it, puts it in the hands of Gillespie. Gillespie back to McNeely. Down to a minute to play. Jackson just weaving it out front, content to keep it out on the perimeter. Now Gillespie takes it down, right side, back to McNeely, drives to the hoop, turns, throws it up, spins off, no good. Defensive board that time for Myron Cooper. 44 seconds to play. Boy, that looked like an over and back right here in front of us, and we're going to get a push and a foul against Miles Jackson. That'll be Jackson's second. 4th foul. Third foul for North. Putnam City has 4. We're down to 41 seconds to go in the first half. Demarion Frost drives all the way to the hoop. There is contact, and he's going to the line. Gillespie's going to get called for the foul. Frost averaging 9.5 points a game. His first appearance at the line misses. That puts Putnam City at 2 of 4 at the free throw line, and now 2 of 5 as the second one's no good. But down with the offensive board was Fokum, so the Pirates get it back, and ball knocked out of bounds. I think Brian Booker may be calling to go for the last shot. We'll see. Only 2 points in this quarter for Putnam City. It was 19-8. They've been outscored 15-2. And now maybe more as Schultz steals the ball down court to McNeely. He walks underneath, got away with it. Now he's going to go to the line. I thought maybe he was at Lake Hefner for a moment, walking around. He walks so much. But apparently what I saw was what nobody else saw. Demarion Hunt on the foul. Free throw up and good by McNeely. 63% shooter at the line. He's now connected on both. He's already passed his season average of 5. That was his 6th, and there's his 7th point. 12 seconds to go. First half will be in the books. All Panthers 36-10. Allowing only 2 points by Putnam City in this half. And one last shot near the buzzer, maybe. Not going to shoot, 1 second to go. And Myron Cooper dribbles out the time and never got a shot. You'd think somebody might have known that there were only 5 seconds left. That's the end of the first half. 36-10 at the intermission. 19 points in the first quarter, 17 in the second for the Panthers, who hold Putnam City to a single basket from Myron Cooper in that second period of play. Let's take a look across our screen, see some of the people who make it possible, and then we'll take a look at the scoring recap.
For those aspiring to change the world, the curious, the inspired, the healers, the innovators. What you imagine, you create. Dare to imagine the future you at Francis Tettle.
All right, here's a recap of the scoring. Only 2 points in the second quarter for Putnam City. That came from Myron Cooper early, as it was a 17-2 quarter for Putnam City North. Zamarian Frost with 5 points at the intermission, half of the 10 for Putnam City. Cooper has 2. And the other points from Sabian Williams. I'm sorry, Folkham has 2 and Williams has 1. Over on the Putnam City North side, Keaton Murray with 3 threes from the first quarter of play. At the intermission has 13 points, 2 above his season average. TJ McNeely has 7, Miles Jackson 6, Nate Marithi 4, Gillespie has 2, and CJ Heskett has 2, and that's your total of 36. We're going to take a breather for about 6 to 7 minutes. We'll be back to call second half of play. Putnam City North en route to their 23rd win of the year and their 19th game in a row on this win streak. Brian Booker's club headed for a 4-19 finish. When we come back before the start of the second half of play, we'll give you a look at both the boys and the girls regional action scheduled for all of these Putnam City teams when we return. At the intermission, 36-10, Panthers in a runaway over cross-district rival Putnam City at the intermission. 30 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. John Brooks courtside for the call of the second half here at the home of the Putnam City North Panthers, unbeaten champions of District 3, closing out the regular season in a intra-district battle against cross-district rival Putnam City. Coached by Brian Booker, Pirates 4-18, a struggling season for them. Obviously for the Panthers, on an 18-game winning streak that's going to move to 19 tonight and will improve to 23-1. They lead 36-10 as we start the second half of play. Keaton Murray with 13 points, 11 of those in the first quarter, and 9 of them coming from threes. The top scorer for North. Zamarian Frost with 5 has half of Putnam City's points, and the Pirates only got 2 in that second quarter. Gabe Wilson on senior night, deep off the roster, will get a start as he did at the beginning of the game. Here in the second to Malachi Schultz with Marithi out there. Over to McNeely, the 4 seniors out there. Marithi down, sends a pass far side. Back out, McNeely will try one top of the key. It's no good. Fly in for an amazing rebound is Schultz. He flew up into the air, was fouled as he came down by Myron Cooper. I'm telling you, Schultz flew so high, I was afraid he was going to get his feet caught underneath the rim of the basket there for a moment. And he drew the foul. So possession still to Panthers as Wilson drove down the right side of the lane, had a shot blocked. Possession back to the Pirates. Running jumper on the way, no good by Cooper. And off the miss, back come the Panthers quickly. On the left side, Schultz will try a 3. It's no good. Rebounded, back outbound to Wilson. Down to Murray. Back over to Schultz. He'll try it again. Can't get it again. And finally, the rebound controlled off the miss by the Pirates. Nobody on the board in the opening minute of the third. Right wing side, little floater on the way, and DeMar Threat, averaging 4 points a game, gets his first 2. And that equals the point total for the Pirates in the second quarter. McNeely to Keaton Murray. Down low, McNeely gets a pass from Marithi. He's triple team, gets it back out front. Over to Murray. He's got a left-handed 3 on the way. It's no good. Tipped up in the air. Offensive board by Wilson. Nice play, and then Gabe threw it away. Shortest guy out there got the rebound. We got a timeout taken with 6:25 to play. Chance to tell you again our thanks to 3 folks that made this streaming series possible throughout this season. One of them, Pub W, that great, outstanding, fun restaurant and club just off I-40 in Yukon on Checkall. Our thanks to them. Got a lot of things planned for that place from the district a little bit later here in the year. Also, Professional Recyclers, Dwayne Alexander and his entire great crew, given over $100,000 in donations over the last decade to Putnam City. Don't forget those green bins at a number of Putnam City schools. It says Professional Recyclers on it. When you put stuff in there, they'll take it, and you'll get money back for your school. Happens here at Putnam City North girls and boys basketball from the bin here also. And by Swiss Cleaners. Decades, 7.5 in the Limber family, 5 north side locations. 2 of them right in the middle of Pantherland at 122nd and MacArthur and Northwest Expressway in Rockwell. Here we go. Minute 40 into the third. Backcourt pressure. Myron Cooper guarded tightly by Wilson. He almost got caught on the 10-second. Now the pass far side. Played by Threat. Looks like a 2-1-2 maybe. Now Marithi comes out front. It's a 3-2 zone. He forces the turnover. Scoop pass. Marithi down court. Jam it home! Woo! Morethi with a two-handed jam. Boys' eyes were wide open on that one. We'll ask him about that tomorrow morning on our radio show, live from Jim Norton Toyota in Oklahoma City, between 10:30 and 11 on 1340 The Game. I won't forget that one. 37-12. Pass underneath. Shot missed, and McNeely and Cooper get locked up against each other, and possession belongs to the Pirates. Each team, let's see, Pirates have picked up 1 point. I'm sorry, Pirates with 2 points, Panthers with 1. Not anymore. Something's got to be wrong. It was 36-10 at halftime, and it's 37-12, and that was a two-handed dunk. That score's got to be wrong. That score's got to be at least 38. Back the other way on a turnover, all the way to the hoop, and a foul on the drive by DeMar Threat. McNeely picks up the foul. Scoreboard shows 37. It's got to be at least 38. Morethi had the two-handed slam. Threat got the bucket. Now he has a chance to complete the three-point play, but the free throw bounces out, no good. Gillespie's checked in the lineup, shoots it down court to Heskett. He pulls up, three from the deep left corner. It won't go. Ball free in the lane. Lost, regained, and I thought for a minute they called timeout, but apparently not. So possession is going to belong to the Panthers. Well, no matter what anybody says, there's 37 points on the board. There was 36 at halftime. There's a two-handed jam. All right, now we have the explanation. The score at halftime was on the board incorrectly. It was 36. It was supposed to be 35. So now we have it figured out why it's at 37. 37-10. Back with play after all this. Trip four is on the board. 4:44 to play in the third. Cooper down the left side of the baseline. Had the ball knocked loose from behind. But it goes back off of his hand after the deflection. Here comes Sabian Williams back in to replace Cooper. It'll be an easy walk up court this time. Well, it was to be for Malachi Schultz. And the officials stopped the play. For a moment, they're going to reset the inbounds. And now to come to Schultz, and pass almost lost. Murray gets up with it. Gillespie back over to Schultz in the corner to Heskett. Puts it out front to Morethi. Morethi drives right side, had the ball tipped loose from him. Turnover, pass down court, all the way to the hoop. Throw up a wild shot, no good. Rebound try, no good. The original miss coming from Sabian Williams. I think he's getting a little out of control here. It was 35-10. Halftime, Putnam City's actually outscored the Panthers 4-2 in a, just to be kind, a sloppy first half of the third quarter. Left-handed free throw up and no good by Williams. At the line, the Pirates are 2 of 6 at the line. 2 of 7. And now they're 3 of 7. Williams gets the second one to go. Heskett in the backcourt against some Pirate pressure. Keaton Murray, cross court, far side. Heskett triggers a three. Got it. Wow. Boy, great release that time by Heskett. He wasted no time. and gets him to 40. And at the opposite end, Joseph Fokum getting down low, draws a foul. It's going to be Keaton Murray. The Panthers with 4 fouls. Now this is going to be a 2-pointer anyway because he was in the act of shooting, but one more and it'll be the automatic 2 with 5. Way short is Fokum on the miss. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of 7. Here's Fokum's next free throw up, and he got that one to go. 3 of 8 at the line. 40-16. Backcourt pressure, broken. Gillespie down court, takes the pass, goes to the hoop, gets the layup. Nice move by Devian. His second basket of the game. 42-16. Trip threes on the board, 3:33 to play here in the third. Zamarian Frost one-on-one against Heskett. Bounce pass far side. Lob back out. Demarion Hunt's come into the game, and as he did, he lobbed the ball back to midcourt. Bad pass turnover for the Pirates. Myron Cooper, who was out of the lineup briefly, checks back in and replaces Demarion Hunt. Malachi Schultz will start the offense now. On a switch on him. He comes left side, backs it back out. Guarded by Fokum. Schultz pushes it in the corner, gets it back top of the key. Now pulls up, throws a jumper up off the heel of the rim, no good. Flying in to get the rebound, putting it back up is Gillespie. It's an air ball in close. And with the miss, out with it comes Cooper into the forecourt. Ball played by Zamarian Frost. He pulls up, got a long 2-pointer on the way. He got it, and Brian Booker wants a timeout after the bucket by Frost. Let's take an opportunity during this timeout to look ahead. Here, first of all, we'll go to the girls for Putnam City North, the regionals. They will be hosting Northwest Classen, a 6 o'clock game here at the home of the Panthers on Thursday next week, the 26th. After that victory, they will be playing either Enid or Stillwater in a 3:30 game in the regional finals on Saturday. For the Putnam City girls, they have the daunting task of going and playing on the road against Edmond North to finish their season. Over on the boys' side, North in the regionals will host Enid here Friday night here in Pantherland at 6 o'clock. After that victory in the regional finals, that will be at 7 o'clock on Saturday, and they will be playing either Sand Springs or Muskogee. Those two teams playing a neutral side, which happens to be here at Putnam City North. And on the other side for the boys, for Brian Booker's Pirates, they will be on the road opening round, a toughie against Northern. All right, here we go, 42-10. Heskett in the forecourt to start play. Throws up a jumper, left side, he got it. They're going to give him a 3, but just outside the line. Spun up and out, so Heskett gets back-to-back threes here in the third. He's got 8 points for the game. 45-18. Schultz on a tight guard, forces turnover almost. Ball regained by Demarion Threat. A trap out front. Panthers picking it up defensively here late in the quarter. Down close for a shot and a bucket. In close is Fokum. Fokum, who averages 8 points a game, now has 7. But leading scorer for Putnam City this year, Myron Cooper with 15, has been held in bay. He has only 2 points. That came in the second quarter. Fokum completes the old-fashioned 3. 45-21 as we approach 2 minutes to go here in the third. Schultz in the upper left corner in front of us. Takes the ball on a dribble to the opposite side. Scoops it back off to Heskett. 2 on the high post. Down low for the Panthers. 1 was Gillespie. Now a pass to the far side. Keaton Murray's going to throw up a long 3 from the left side. No good. Rebound controlled by the Pirates off the miss with 1:41 to go. Cooper loops the ball off. It goes off the hands of DeMarion Threat, but it was touched last, I believe, by Heskett. Stops the clock with 1:33 to go. 10 points in the quarter for the Panthers, and 11 points in the quarter for Putnam City. They've actually outscored them. The right side, Folkham. Gets the ball back out front to Threat. Let me make sure my math is right. Yeah, it was 35-10 at halftime. Yeah. Heskett called for a bumping foul, and that puts them in the 1-and-1 with automatic 2 with 1:27 to go. That was the 5th foul. So that sends DeMari Threat to the line, and he hits his first free throw. Six of 12 at the line for Putnam City. Make it 7 of 13 as the second one goes halfway down, pops out, and then drops back in. 45-23. Malachi Schultz in to the forecourt. On the left side, Booker's Pirates outmatched talent-wise. Been scrappy here in this third quarter, though, outscoring the Panthers by 3 points. Heskett in the far corner, drive to the hoop, shot up, no good. That missed by Keaton Murray. And with a minute to go, the Pirates get the ball back, 45-23. Up front is Zamarian Frost. Lays it over on the far side to the 6'4 junior Myron Cooper. Back to Frost. Frost trapped out front, finds somebody to go to, and then has his pass deflected away. And we're down to 40 seconds to play. Pass comes inbound to Folkham. Guarded tightly by David Brown, the freshman who's checked in for the Panthers. And we're going to get a foul out front this time. Malachi Schultz called for the foul. Already in the automatic 2 are the Pirates. And the left-handed free throw is up and in by Sabian Williams. So he is now 3 of 5 at the line. Checking back into the lineup is Kevin Frost to replace Zamarian Frost. A Frost for a Frost. Williams' next one is up. He got that one to go. 45-25, 28 seconds to go. Third quarter. Panthers outscored by the Pirates here in the third. At least a little something for the Pirates to take. Heskett drives down right side of the lane, gets the layup to go. Heskett having a nice game, averaging 7.5 a game for the season. He's up now in double digits with 10. 8 seconds remaining. Frost trying to get a shot at the buzzer to the baseline. 1 second to go. Shot thrown up, no good. And the period comes to a close off the miss by Sabian Williams. We played 3. It's 47-25. Panthers held to 12 points in that quarter. And North had just, the Panthers had 12, Pirates had 15. One last time we say thanks to 3 folks that make all of it possible. Our series of streaming is over after tonight. We remind you that for Putnam City North, girls and boys basketball. After the opening regional games, all games played by both the boys and the girls, regional, area, and state, will be aired on 1340 The Game, Fox Sports Radio in Oklahoma City. I'll be making the call along with my buddy Dick Ballensiefen with the color. So if you want to follow the action of your Panthers, that's where you're going to find it, on 1340 The Game. And if online you want to hear it, you can get it at 1340 TUHEGAME 1340thegame.com. Thanks again to Swiss Cleaners in Oklahoma City, professional recyclers, and from Yukon, our friends at the restaurant Pub W, for making it all possible. Final 8 minutes of the regular season, but not for the Panthers here at home. They got 2 more games ticketed here in the regionals. Bounce pass underneath, broken up, intended for Marithi on the opening possession. That belonged to the Panthers. And Zamarian Frost into the forecourt to set the offense. Marithi on a size mismatch pulls up. He shoots against him. It's an air ball, and it gets out of bounds. Unable to be saved off the miss. The Panthers will have possession to start. Keaton Murray with 13 points, leading scorer. Heskett with it out front. TJ McNeely shoots it back over to Murray. Nobody on him. He pulls up, fires a 3, but there was a whistle before. McNeely down underneath trying to get some position. Gets called for the foul. Heading into the final quarter, Keaton Murray with 13 points, leading scorer for Putnam City North. On the other side, Zamarian Frost with 7, top scorer for Putnam City. And it's Frost double teamed on the far side, gets a pass down in the corner. Jump pass back out front, loose ball, fought for. On the floor, we're going to get a jump ball. Possession will belong to Putnam City. All right, we're back with action. Myron Cooper on a pass in front of the Pirate bench. Down to Threat, drives baseline, toss to the far side to Frost. He puts it back deep, shot from the corner. 3 was no good by Williams. Down court comes Heskett, goes to the hoop, a collision. A Pirate goes down. No foul called. Just people flying out of bounds. Lob pass, tipped in. Easy bucket for Murray. Off a nice lob from Gillespie. And Keaton Murray with 15 points, leading scorer for the Panthers tonight. 49-25. Frost out front, double teamed in front of us by Marithi and Murray. Right in front of us, and a timeout called by Brian Booker. All right, let's give you an update here on scoring through 3 quarters and a minute 50 of this one. Joseph Fulcum with 6 points for Putnam City. Damari Threat with 6. 2 for Zamarian Frost. 3 points for Sabian Williams. 2 points for Myron Cooper. Zamarian Frost, has 7, not 2. And 4 points for Sabian Williams. Over on the north side, Keaton Murray through 3 quarters had 13. 10 for Heskett, 6 for Jackson, 4 for Gillespie, 6 for Morethi, 7 for McNeely. Only 2 points in this quarter. Murray, he's now got 15. We're 2 minutes deep into the final period. Long lob pass in the quarter. Underneath, and pass goes out of bounds, intended to Folkham on a bounce pass baseline to Marthret. And on the timeout, we're going to get Malachi Schultz and Gabe Wilson back in for Heskett and Keaton Murray. 6 minutes to go in the regular season. Panthers headed for a 23-1 mark. And District 3 champions unbeaten at 14-0. Scoop pass back out to Gillespie. Sends it back. Gabe Wilson sends a three. It's off target. Off the glass. A complete miss. Rebound. Into the forecourt comes Myron Cooper. Myron Cooper down. Throws up a floater off the glass and got it. Cooper, leading scorer with 15 points a game, had been held to just 2 points. That's his second basket. He has 4 points. 49-27. With 5:25 left to play. Gillespie scooping it off to Schultz. Gets a pass back from McNeely. Sends Morethi out front. He scoops it back out to Gillespie. Gillespie back on the screen to Wilson. Down low to Morethi. Takes it in. Pops it far side. A three on the way. No good. Off the shot of Schultz. And a defensive board for Putnam City. And then the Pirates give it right back on a turnover on a pass out of bounds. Inbound pass. Gillespie off a McNeely bounce pass, goes to the hoop, and he draws a foul. Nice play by McNeely. Took that pass, looked, got a little backhanded pass behind him, and he gets Gillespie to go to the line to shoot two after the foul. Left-handed free throw, no good by Gillespie. That's his first trip to the line. Our thanks to our producer, Mars Tolis, who's made possible so many of these streaming casts tonight. Feel a lot popular. She's sitting around making sure everything's handled just perfectly. All right, here we go. 3 minutes deep into the period, and a foul out front against Schultz on a trap, his second. Ball back into Zamarian Frost to start the offense for the orange and black of the Pirates. Long pass down low to Folkham. Sends the ball back out front to Zamarian Frost. Stepping out on him is Gillespie. Frost near the mid-court line. Now trapped. Gets a pass over on the far side to Cooper. Cooper down the lane, throws up a wild shot off the back of the glass, no good. Schultz with the ball bounced to him, gets ahead to Gillespie through Wilson. Now McNeely drives in the paint, throws up a 4-footer, got it to go. TJ with 9 points. And we've hit the halfway mark of the final period of the regular season. 52-27, 25-point lead. Long three off the front of the rim. That one was NBA style. Off the miss, Wilson got it down court, gave it back, and gave it right back to Schultz. And the Panthers start the offense. As Morethi comes out to take it top of the key over to Wilson. Wilson into the paint. Turns around, gives it 2 passes to Schultz through McNeely. Now Schultz down low to McNeely. Trying to go up against Ford. Gets double teamed at the baseline. Flips it back out front. All alone. Jumper on the way. Off the glass. Good for Malachi. Schultz averaging 5.5 points a game. Gets his first bucket of the night with 3:13 to go. And the lead is 28. Doubled up at 55-27. Zamarian Frost out front against the double team. Gets a pass back near side. Schultz out on him. Good aggressive play, almost forced a turnover. Frost up with it, baseline jumper, no good. DeMario Threat off the rebound, long pass down court. Wilson behind everybody, passed up the shot, gave it up, and got a nice backdoor layup that time for Devion Gillespie. And a timeout taken by the Pirates with 2:44 to go. McNeely setting with 9 points. Keaton Murray with 15. Morithi with 6. Malachi Schultz just had his first bucket about 90 seconds ago. Devion Gillespie now with 7 points. Miles Jackson with 6. C.J. Heskett starting the period with 10. That's where he sets. Top scorer on the other side for the visiting Pirates. And that would be Zamarian Frost with 7. Folcom has 6. Damari Thread has 6. Sabian Williams has 4, 2 from Myron Cooper. Next action on this court will be the regional finals in both boys and girls. First the girls with a game on Thursday here. Coming down the stretch, Kevin Frost guarded tightly by Schultz. Sends a pass left wing corner. Back out to Cooper. Cooper puts it back out front to Frost. Schultz steps out on him, stays with him, a double team, gets a pass near side, and it goes off the fingertips of one of the Pirates who just checked in first time, Damian Fisher, in the game for Putnam City. .216, this baby will be in the books. Shot missed on that drive that time. Back the other way. For the Pirates, a long 3 near side. Somebody else in here we didn't have. Ryan Johnson now in the game, number 13 for the Pirates, and they're going to get another. We have another mystery man. We have number 30. We have no 30 here. Booker clearing the bench with reserves here at the end with 90 seconds to go. And the same thing here for the Panthers with an unknown number. Underneath, waiting for everybody to fly by him, David Brown gets a bucket to make it 59-27. We're a minute 19 away from it being official in the books with reserves on both teams out here in the waning moments. Wild shot thrown up, no good by Kevin Frost. Ball goes out of bounds. I guess we could have another technical foul if we wanted. There's no 0 on there for the for North. Oh, excuse me. I did find one. Tyron Jackson. Depending on what program you were looking at, as if it makes any difference. 60 seconds, the baby's in the books. Thanks for being with us. Shot right side, no good, by the mysterious number 23 that we're trying to find. And that would be Kevin Lofton. So he gets a little shout out with 41 seconds to go. It was 19-8 at the end of the first quarter. Panthers, 35-10 at the intermission. 47-25 in the third quarter where they were actually outscored by Putnam City. 59-27 with 34 seconds to go. A miss, long pass, down court, all the way to the hoop, and a shot rolls out, no good. And one last trip back down for the Panthers. For the Pirates. Lob pass back out front. Final 12 seconds of the regular season. Shot going to be short, an air ball. And the Panthers can bring it up court and walk it off in the final, barring a miracle. And there's no miracle because the final is 59-27. Coming up next, right here in Pantherland, will be the regional tournament hosted by the Panthers. District champions in girls at 14-0. District 3 champion in boys at 14-0. That's coming up. We'll look at that and close things out, but first, let's get to the scoring recap of tonight's game. Joseph Oakham with 6 points. Myron Cooper with 4 for the Pirates. DeMar Threat ends up with 6. 7 points from Zamarian Frost. Sabian Williams with 4. A total of 27. Over on the other side, for Putnam City North, leading scorer tonight, Keaton Murray. Again, he was the only non-senior starter for tonight's game on senior night, with McNeely, Schultz, Marithi, and reserve Gabe Wilson getting the start as seniors. Murray started and ended up with 15 points, with 13 of those coming in the first half of play. 7 points from TJ McNeely. Marithi with 6. Malachi Schultz with 2. 7 points for Devion Gillespie. Miles Jackson had 6. And it was a 10-point evening from CJ Heskett. 2 points late from David Brown. Final score, 59-27. Putnam City winds up 4-19 on the year in regular season play. They will play next Thursday in the regional, a toughie, on a matchup against district champion Norman in the opposite district, District 2, I believe it is. Yeah, well, let's see. Let's just make sure we got it right. Putnam City will play, District 2 champion Norman in the regionals. Meanwhile, the Putnam City North boys will be here on Friday, and they will be hosting Enid. Over on the girls' side, Logan Martin's 23-1 defending state champions will have, in all honesty, a cakewalk against Northwest Classen. The Putnam City girls will be playing at Edmond North. So that's going to do it. Final score, 59-27. Thanks for everybody who's been with us on this streaming cast throughout the year. Our thanks to our producer, Mars Tolis, for a great job again. To our 3 sponsors, Pub W, the fine restaurant and club on Check Hall Road just off I-40 in Yukon. John and Jim Limber and all the good folks at the 5 Northside locations of Swiss Cleaners. And our good buddy Dwayne Alexander and his entire crew at Professional Recyclers of Oklahoma City, with over $100,000 in donations to the district over the last decade, thanks to all those marvelous professional recyclers green bins that sit around at all the schools in the district. For everybody aboard, thanks again. From the opening game, the 90-7 rout in the girls' game for North over Putnam City, and the boys' final, 59-27 for the Panthers. I'm John Brooks from Mars Tolis. Thanks for being with us. We'll look forward and hope that you'll be listening to us as we follow all of Putnam City North boys and girls games from the second round of the regionals on 1340 The Game, Fox Sports Radio in Oklahoma City. Hope you'll be a part of it and keep track of the Panthers throughout all of the action. Good night, everybody.
Take care, John.